My name is Paola Pietri. I'm a yoga teacher out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm so excited to be here today with all of you to bring you a 20-minute yoga class. It's a vinyasa class, so it is a fast-paced class, all levels, so feel free to join me. Even if you haven't done yoga before, I'll be breaking down the poses for you to help you get stronger, to help you get more flexible. So if you have any props like maybe hand towels or blocks or books, yogi straps, belts, anything goes. So I would like to start the class today with a little bit of pranayama. Pranayama is breath work. So it's going to help us get more connected to the breath so we can flow with our breath, connecting breath and movement. Connecting to your breath, connecting to your inner strength. So let's start at the front of the mat. Crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana, easy pose. So you can take one leg in front of the other, or you can take one leg on top of the other. So just do you. Do what feels good. You can take a mudra of your choice, or gently relax the hands on top of the knees, rolling the shoulders back, lengthening the spine, crown of the head to the sky. So we're just going to do a short breath practice. So begin by closing the eyes, taking deep inhales and long exhales through the nose. Rising the belly on the inhale and deflating the belly on the exhale. Begin by bringing your awareness inwards, checking in with the body, releasing any tension in the body, taking this moment to set an intention for your practice, letting go of any expectations, any judgment. Take your hands together to Anjali Mudra, prayer. And inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, slowly start bringing the arms all the way around. And when your fingers touch the mat, open your eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop to the right. Keep the sit bones on the mat. Maybe you come down to your forearm. Keep lengthening the left side of the body. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, drop to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees. We're going to do some Sufi circles to wake up the spine. So start making big and round circles. Connecting with your breath. Feeling that connection of breath and movement. Come back all the way up and now go around the other way. Come back to center and now bring the sole of the feet together for your butterfly. So roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, crown of the head to the sky, and just butterfly the legs. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly start walking the hands forward. Keeping it flat back. Avoid rounding the spine. And we stay here for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly come back to seated. Keep your right leg in, taking the leg a little closer to your groins and extending your left leg forward. So when you take your left leg forward, you have the option to bend the knee if that feels more comfortable. You can flex the foot so that way you're stretching the left hamstring. So your toes are either facing up or facing towards your face. Another option is to take your right leg on top of your left thigh for your half lotus, and maybe take the right arm around the back to find a bind. If you can get a bind today, that's okay. Now sweep your arms all the way up, lengthen the spine, inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start falling forward, keeping a flat back. Remember, we always go deeper on the exhale, so if you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, take a deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, slowly fall forward, maybe getting a little closer to your thighs, maybe taking your forehead to the knee, and just breathing here. One more breath in here. And then slowly come back to center. We're going to take a double pigeon, which is really intense on your hips. So bend the left knee and stack your right knee on top of your left foot and your right foot on top of the left knee. So we create a square shape so you can flex your feet, making it more intense on the hips, or you can just have the legs relax. Another option is to take your hands on top of the right leg, or you can take a cow face arm by taking the right arm up, bend the elbow, left arm reaches back, bend the elbow, interlace both hands behind the back, deep breath in here, exhale, slowly fall forward. And then slowly come all the way back to seated. Release your hands, and now shake your hands, move the arms around. Now kick your right leg forward, and with your left hand, grab the outside of the right foot and take your right arm back. Gaze over the right shoulder, keep it straight back. Just twist a little bit more on the next exhale. Now look forward, square the hips, and now take your right foot to the outside of the left leg, coming into your Mayandrasana. Sweep your arms all the way up, inhale, and on the exhale, take your right hand behind the back as a kickstand, left elbow, right knee for a twist. You can also grab the right leg with the left hand, just twist a little bit deeper. Another option is to take a half a bind by taking the right arm under the right leg, left arm reaches back, gaze over the right shoulder. So we're massaging internal organs, and then gently release and counter pose to the other side. Hands and left ear to the mat, and come all the way up. Take your legs to the front of the mat, move the flesh out of the way, shake the legs out. Prepare for your Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, slowly start falling forward, keeping a flat back. Avoid rounding the spine, so bend from the hips, not the waist. And here you can always use props like your hand towel, your belt, or your yogi strap. Place it in between your feet. So that way you have the prop in here, and you can just walk the hands, keeping it straight back, and see if you can come a little bit deeper. And we're here for one more breath. And then slowly come back to seated. Beautiful job. So swing your legs back, come into your tabletop, stacking the shoulders on top of the wrist and your hips on top of the knees. Tuck your toes and just hover a few inches off the mat. So keep pressing the mat away, engage your shoulders, spread all 10 fingers, and keep that core engaged. Straight back. Now take your right leg up, breathe in here, find your balance through your breath, and maybe take your left arm up. Come back down. Other side, left leg reaches up, right arm goes up, Or keep your right hand on the mat. Breathing here, and then come back down. Great job, guys. So sit back on your heels, and let's warm up the wrist. So make big circles with your hands, making big and round circles. It's always good to warm up the wrist before we start flowing, because some poses, just like chaturanga, maybe up dog or cobra, can be really stressful on the wrist. So go around the opposite way. And now shake your hands. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Come back into your tabletop. Tuck your toes and push yourself into your down dog. Coming high on the toes. Walking your dog, sending the hips all the way back and up. Connecting with your breath. One more breath in here. Bring the feet back to the mat. Sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Open the hips and bend the knee. Make circles with the right knee. So big and round circles. Connecting breath and movement. Go around the opposite way. Find stillness, look under your right arm, flip your dog, right leg goes to the mat, send the hips up, right arm reaches forward. Oh, for the heart. Take your right hand back to the mat, sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky, thread the needle, right leg under the left arm, take your left arm up. Take your left hand back to the mat, sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky and step your right leg through. Coming into a crescent lunge, find your balance and then come up. Breathing here, strong on the left toes. Reach your arms forward. Now take your hands to frame the right leg. Make your stand a little bit shorter, so walk the left foot forward, coming into your pyramid pose. Your toes and knee of the right leg are facing forward, and your back foot is facing pretty much the top left corner of the mat. So both heels are flat on the mat. Engage your inner thighs, sending your right hip back and your left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward over the right knee. Keeping it flat back. Keeping both legs straight. Option to take your hands to the mat to find your balance. Maybe you take your arms behind the back for your reverse prayer. Roll the shoulders back. You can take your flamingo to the mat, hands facing back. Engage your core. Shift your weight into the right leg and now pick up your left leg off the mat. Keep the core engaged. Breathing here. Now left foot goes back to the mat. Look up halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Walk both hands and feet towards the left side of the mat. Inhale. Look up halfway. Exhale. Slowly fold forward for your wide-legged forward fold. So make your stand as wide as you want. Make sure that you're pressing into the outer edge of your feet, keeping your inner thighs engaged. You can grab the big toes. You can take your hands to the mat if you don't feel comfortable, if you want to keep your balance. Or you can take your hands to your legs and use the strength of the arms to pull the chest a little closer to your thighs. Breathing here. So lift up the chest halfway. Inhale, and on the exhale, walk both hands back to the front of the mat. Bend the right knee, frame the right leg. Take your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. Look at the right fingertips. Water wheel, come up. Keep stretching and twisting from the midline in opposite directions. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left arm reaches back. Cartwheel the arms down, frame the right leg, sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up the Cobra. Exhale, bring the right leg to the mat for your down dog. Bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee and make circles with the knee. Stay connected to your breath. So big and round circles in here. Get into your hip flexors. Go around the opposite way. Find stillness, look under the right arm. Flip your dog. Left leg to the mat, send the hips up. Left arm reaches forward. Now take your left hand back to the mat. Kick your left leg all the way up to the sky. Step your left foot through, coming into your crescent lunge. Find your balance. Inhale, come up. Strong on the right toes. Reach the arm forward. Lift your hips. Take your hands to the mat. Start straining in the left leg. And now walk both hands and feet towards the right side of the mat. Coming into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. So this is the second time we revisit the pose. So if you want to take an inversion in here, maybe a headstand, maybe a pincha, go ahead and take it. If you're learning how to do pincha or headstand, I always recommend taking it to the wall. So lift up your chest halfway. Inhale. Exhale, walk both feet and hands to the front of the mat. Framing the left leg. Take your right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up for a crescent lunge twist. Look at the left fingertips. Water wheel, come up. Exhale, left hand to right leg, right arm reaches back. Cartwheel the arms down, frame the left leg, sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky, and take your vinyasa, and we all meet in downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the left foot. Exhale, bring the knee to the right tricep. Round the spine. Keep pushing the mat away. Engage your core. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Or knee to chest. Exhale, bring the right leg to the mat. Warrior one. Stacking the right knee on top of the right heel. Back foot is on a 45. Take the arms by the sides. Shift the weight into the right leg, transitioning into your warrior three. Left leg comes up. Micro bend the right knee, square your hips. Toes of the left foot are facing down. Bend the right knee. Strain it, bend it, strain it, bend it, strain it, bend it, strain it. Come into your standing split. Take your left leg back to the mat. Sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Take your vinyasa. And we meet in downward facing dog. Find your breath in here. Bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the right foot. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose or knee to chest. Inhale, sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, one more time. Step it through. Warrior one, come up. Airplane arms, transitioning into warrior three. Right leg comes up. Level those hips. Bend the left knee. Strain it. Bend it. Strain it. Bend it. Strain it. Come into your standing split. Step your right leg back. Sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Take your three-legged vinyasa, regular vinyasa, or skip your vinyasa. And we're meeting downward facing dog. Reconnect to your breath in here. Now bring the knees back to the mat and come flat on your back. Taking the knees to your chest, giving yourself a hug. Rock side to side or find stillness. So we're gonna meet at the front of the mat, laying flat on our backs, however you can make it there. Now bring the knees to the chest, give yourself a hug, rock side to side, or find stillness. Take your right foot on top of your left knee for your reclined pigeon. And now take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm reaches under the right leg, interlacing both hands on the left knee. Inhale, exhale, slowly start pulling the left knee towards the chest as your right foot approaches your chest, keeping the shoulders on the mat, breathing in here. Acknowledge the sensations on your right hip, and just breathe into the right hip. Release. Start straining in the left leg all the way up to the sky. And start walking your hands as far up as you can. Inhale. Exhale, start pulling the left leg towards the chest. And then slowly release. And we'll do the other side. Left foot to right knee. Left hand goes under the left leg. Right hand goes to the outside of the right knee, interlacing both hands. Inhale. Exhale, slowly start pulling the right knee towards the chest. Opening the left hip. Breathing in here. Allowing every exhale to take you deeper into the pose. And then slowly release. And sweep your right leg up and start walking your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, start pulling the right leg towards the chest. And slowly release the right leg. Coming into your happy baby, bend the knees. Grab the outside of your feet and rock side to side to massage your lower back. Pulling those knees a little closer to the chest. Opening the hips. Bring the sole of the feet together for your reclined butterfly and just press your feet against your hands using the strength of the arms to pull the knees out. Release your feet and now prepare for your final Shavasana, taking your feet mat width apart, windshield your feet, arms by the sides, hands facing up, representing giving and receiving. Letting the armpits breathe. Closing your eyes as we start coming to the end of the practice. Relaxing your feet, your legs, your glutes, back, chest, belly, arms, shoulders, neck, head, lips, eyes. Thank yourself for showing up to your mat today, for taking care of your mind, your body, your soul. So stay in your Shavasana for as long as you want. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's class. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and give us some feedback. If there's anything you want to practice in the next class or any recommendations, don't forget to go to our community chat and leave us a message in there. And I'll be more than happy to answer for you. Looking forward to flowing with you guys again. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.